Not sure what I'd do without my little Debbie. I've not had breakfast today. I hadn't had lunch today. I've been working all day, burning in the fire pit, trying to get it cleaned out. All right. So here we are. Yeah, Joe, J.W. Clay, y'all like Bare Naked Ladies. That's my favorite Bare Naked Ladies songs, if I had $1 million. So y'all know I've been going into that professors Reddit group, and they get me all upset because they all hate their students, and I love my students. And they're like, what am I going to do with this nasty student? They want to make up a test. Hell, you let them make up the test. Why you hate your students? I have no idea. And anytime I go in there and be the voice of positivity, oh, I just get crumb, you know, like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. You're this. And so I'm spending way too much time in this. Oh, that's beautiful basketball, baby. You did so good. I'm spending way much time. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. Oh, she wants me to show y'all. She's 5 years old. Look, she made basketball. That's sweet. Yeah. Go play. Go hang it on the refrigerator, okay? Okay. So, one of the guys on the anti-work Reddit posted today that he believes that there's going to be a lot of mass suicides because everybody's depressed because they can't get ahead, and you know, capitalism is horrible. So I go on there. Let me just read what I read. And I've got negative 18 votes. They've downvoted me. Let me just show you what I put on here. And y'all know I can be a smart butt. Here we go. Here we go. So here's what I said. So here's the comment. I feel like if things don't get better, there will be mass suicides. It sounds extreme, but that's where things are headed, in my honest opinion. The rich torturing the poor. Plutocracy at its most evil. Some people work themselves to the bone and still don't have enough. You can only push a person so much before they snap and can't take it anymore. Here's what I said. Now tell me if I'm an evil person. I've only got -6 now. It was -18. I said, I hope that's not the case. One of my major goals in life is to help people rise out of poverty. I grew up dirt poor, but I was able to make it, ultimately retire at 50. Don't ever give up. There's hope, even on a meager salary. I teach financial planning, risk management, and investments. Attaining wealth is simple. It's not easy. Let me give you an example. If you start with only $1 and can invest only $500 a month, you can, and I did say potentially, be a millionaire in only 10 years. I know you're yelling bull crap, and I get it. But if you've lost hope, reach out to me. I'm a university professor. I teach students to help others combat poverty by helping others. I will gladly mentor anyone who has lost hope and who has a teachable spirit. I do not charge anything, but I ask you to have an open mind and be committed to the process. Blessings to you, and never lose hope. Do I sound like an evil capitalist? Do I sound like, oh God, I'm the most horrible person on the planet? EV Joe comes back. I think it should go without saying, but anyone preaching that money and investing can cure your depression is a hack. So he's calling me a hack for trying to help people that might be considered depression. Okay, then I'm a hack. Most of the depression in the country is caused by economic inequality, too deep to budget, save your way out of. If you are a professor, as you claim, in other words, you fat black glass wearing nine-toed bastard, you are lying, right? Please read about the economic situation faced by the working class, as you are clearly a professor of something else. Unbelievable. Who the heck are what? Mama said you can't have it because you've been up.
No, Mom said I can't have some. For real.
If I find out you lying to me.
No, don't talk about that phone.
What are you talking about? Oh, my chocolate milk.
Yeah, Mom said I
don't drink out of the bottle. Here, go pour it in the cup. Now, you tell me if I'm an evil person for reaching out to help those people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here I am. I'm trying to help. See, everybody thinks that you got some ulterior motive that you can't possibly want to help other people. And it's sad, especially in the investment arena, right? Now, I guess the students at the University of Alabama pay a lot of money to be in my class, but hey, they're going to college, right? College is expensive. You get to take my class. I hope all the University of Alabama players end up in my class. They probably will be as soon as they figure out that I'm an easy grader. because I am. I don't hate my kids. I don't hate the students. I want them to do well. Why in the world am I trying to fail people and trying to hurt people and trying to cause them harm and stress and all this stuff? My God, isn't it time that we, as a people, as a species, stop being Democrat and Republicans? Isn't it time that we stop being socialists and communists and capitalists and being divided? Because that's how they conquer our great nation, right? The only way to conquer us is to divide us. And if we're divided, then we can fall. There's just no need in it. You can be in here and be a Democrat. That's fine. You can be in here and be a Republican. That's fine. You can be a socialist. I don't know exactly how you can be a socialist or a communist and love these free markets that you and I trade every day. But my God, I have never been beat up as much in my life as when I go into something and try to help people. And it really makes you jaded sometimes. It really makes you go, why on earth would I even try? And there are days when I wake up and I go, I just don't like people. You know, I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to go to the house and screw everybody. But then we come into a group like this and we just got some great people. And this is the exception, not the norm, because most traders are a-holes. Most of them are. Even me sometimes. I'm an a-hole a lot of times. If you'll do a search on Sweet Bobby on the Elite Trader Forum, I said a bunch of bad things because they push my button, right? Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. And then y'all remember me talking about Des on there, who everybody just, kisses Des's butt. They think because he talks, more intelligent than they do. And he talks in options, and he uses terms that they've never heard before. And, but I've never seen the boy do a live trade. I had never seen him do a live trade. I do a live trade every day. Do all mine work? No. God, no. Do some of them work? Yeah. Do some of them work well? Yeah. Some of them don't. And then I had that son of a gun to call me out and say I was a liar. And I said, okay, pal, put your money where your mouth is. $1,000. He said, yeah, I'll take that bet. So I took old Des's money. He said I was lying about my black swan hedge or something, or I was lying about having something. And I showed him. He said, okay. And he did wire me $1,000. That's kind of cool bet, right? What, bet? Oh, you're talking about. So anyway, we just gotta, we gotta keep ourselves grounded. There's a lot of evil people out there. And the truth is, not a single person. I've got 6 downvotes. Not a single person has reached out and said, hey man, I'm on the brink of suicide. We're never gonna make it. I am dirt poor. Y'all, my toes are crinkled up like this because I had to wear shoes that were too small for me. I wear a size 16. Okay. So I know about not having money for shoes. I know all about that. And then it's terrible. We go, I want to help other people too. And they're just like, screw you, man. Screw you, boomer. That's what they say. Screw you, pal. You old dirt poor whatever. Unbelievable. All right, but let's look at the market, y'all, because that's why we're here, right? The markets are up. Now, listen, Rod, and I hated to toss Rod under the bus yesterday, but I was responsible. And that's why I went on. I go, oh my God, I can't believe, we got to make sure we're all on the same page, right? So, and it's easy to see when you're, here and you go, and y'all hear me, this is my fault, totally my fault, right? I take responsibility for you getting out of your positions yesterday. But yeah, when y'all hear me talk about, let's see, let me just go to the regular volume profile. Here we go. When y'all hear me talking about this, I say it's we're above the 20, the 50, and the 200. I should have made sure, dang sure, that y'all know this isn't the 200 daily average. This is the 200 last 230-minute periods, right? So yesterday, Rod was like, hey, dude, we're below the 200. That's when we get out of this, right? Well, that is right, but it's not on the 30-minute chart. So now you got to go to this little chart, and I'll share this one with y'all too. The volume profile daily. Now, see, remember, here's where the 200 moving average was on the 30-minute chart. Look where it is on the daily chart. It's down at the value area low. So if we have a close below here, so we got a long way to go. So let me share this with y'all. Share create. So you got the daily too. I call this volume profile daily. Make sure y'all got all the
Can you share that in the Discord group?
I can. It's all good. I changed the oil and lube the chassis while under the bus. I love it. God, I gotta remember that. That sounds cool. Matt, if you see right here, I give you mouse sugar. I love my friend Matt here. All right, I'm gonna put it in here. Here is the daily volume profile. That's my boy. All right. So y'all got it there. See if you'll put it on the daily. So that's the one we're looking at, right? When we're looking at, hey, we're plus. And here's the other thing. Let's make sure we're on the same page here. If price happened to go under the 200 today, are we going to get out of the TQs? No. Because there's likelihood that we're going to get whipsawed, right? So we're only going to make that decision on the last trading day of the month. Last trading day of the month is going to be November the 30th, which is, I think, what, Tuesday. So on Tuesday, if we happen to have a big drop and we're below this, then yeah, we're going to get out. So let's see. Now, then we got to make the decision. Remember, we were saying, well, let's run this on the SPX if we're under this on SPX. But here's what I think we do need to do. I think we need to run it on the TQs. So we'll look at our TQ, right? So here's our TQ. All right, so TQ on the daily profile is this. If we go below this, and we're below the 200 on the daily at the last trading day of the month, then we will get out TQ. But we got a long way to fall, y'all. We got a long way to fall. And then, even so, it's optional if you want to get out. You don't have to. We can stay in. But even if we get out, we're not going to tell our spreadsheet that we're getting out. We're not going to tell the spreadsheet we're getting out. We're going to say to the spreadsheet.
At what point would you decide to get back in?
When we, at the end of the next month, when we look at it and we go, are we above or below the 200 moving average? So we're going to take a whole month off. If we go out, we're gone. We're taking a whole month off. Matt, you don't like that?
That's fine.
Yeah,
It'd give me more buying power to sell micros.
That's what now. Oh, these stupid little gnats. I had the exterminator come yesterday. They're everywhere. What am I talking about? Yeah, so we're going to make that decision on a monthly basis. Now, y'all don't have to do anything that I'm doing, but y'all know I'm gonna come in here and tell you exactly how I'm gonna do it. And you know, you can follow or not follow. So what I'm saying is, hey, let's do our rebalancing at the end of the month. Let's see where we're at the end of the month. So if I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna take a month off. I'm gonna take a month off. I'm gonna breathe a little bit, but I'm also not going to say that I sold my shares here, because when this thing goes down to 150, ain't gonna do nothing, Bobby. When it goes down to 140, I said it's gonna say buy 8 shares. So even I'm not gonna tell it and then I'm out. So I'm gonna buy some extra shares while I'm down. So I won't actually own 0 shares, but I'm gonna buy 8. So if it goes down to 120, look at us, y'all. We're gonna buy 49 shares. If it goes down to 80, we're gonna buy 193 shares. Look at us. That's what we're gonna do. Because this is an empire. You and I are in an empire. I'm committed, y'all. I'm for the long term. I got diamond hands. Y'all know what the diamond hands are, right? I got the diamond hands. That's what I do. Because I got $8,297 of which to buy more TQs if I have to. If that puppy goes down to 80, we're going to load up some more. So, you know, it is good to just kind of go, take a breath, and let's nobody puke our position. We just all stay in calm. All right, so let's look at our volume profile and see if we can see market direction. So now look at this, y'all. We are overbought again for the fair value range here. Wouldn't surprise us on the daily chart to see a pullback to here, but I really don't like to see my pullbacks and all on the daily chart. I'd rather do just the volume profile chart, 30-minute chart, because we're kind of short-term traders for the most part for our options, right? So here we are on ES. So we're overbought for this fair value. Wouldn't surprise us to see a little move down to here. So I am neutral to slightly bearish. Everybody with me? The NASDAQ, we look at the NASDAQ now.
But it looks like the point of control could be right at that
let's go back.
green line. Sorry.
Yep, let's see. You probably bring up a very good point. Yeah, if we stay here long enough, right, it's going to be in here. And see, we're right here, and it looks like this one. It's hard for me to see where the blue comes out, but we're about to overtake it in here. You're exactly right. So the point of control will probably move upward to around the green line. So what would I be then? Well, I'd still be, you know, more neutral, I guess, than bearish, but you know, pretty neutral, because we want this thing. You know, this is overbought. This is fair value, so we're overbought now. So a little pullback wouldn't hurt us, you know, back into that area now. So I'm kind of neutralish here. So let's see what our skew driver tells us. Skew driver, the skew driver. Here we go. Let's see, I got 29 days and 28 days. So 1223 is right. It's 43. 43 going once, 43 going twice, 43 it is. About dang time. Look at there. We were 54 yesterday. Wow. Look at that. Hey, baby, what you got? Oh my gosh, did you draw that? Look at that. Ain't that pretty? That is good, girl. I like that.
I did it
And
by
you did a
myself.
basketball too. That's my little redhead, y'all. She's
I
playing
did it
basketball this year.
myself.
You did it yourself? Oh, you're so sweet.
I watched the TV.
Tell everybody whose baby you are.
Mom's.
All right, get away, Brad. All right, what did I say? 43. So here we go. 11, 24, 21. Oh, there we go. Finally, a little down tick in this. So we are neutral to bullish here, right? We expect 43 to become 35 and to tinkle in this area right here. So this is a bullish sign for our skew. All right, so we've got our skew done. We don't have any triggers on our spreadsheet. We always look for that trigger to sell or buy. So we're doing good. Everything's fine. All right, so now what do? Next step. So we need to do this as steps. I'll write a book one day that tell us every step that we need to take. So the next thing we do is we go to our monitor tab and we look at our Greeks. So our TQs, we got 216 shares. This gives us 265 deltas. So if we are trading the 265, this program, we would like to have deltas that are kind of close to what we have in our Qs. Well, we do. We're 265, we're 262. So our MES is giving us 34. Our VIX is giving us a little negative. Our Hedge is giving us a little negative, and our TMF giving us a little negative. But overall, we keep the positive deltas of the Qs, which is really sweet. We have positive theta. Now, you remember before we were like, oh man, we want our theta to be blah, 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 percent of our debt limit, blah, blah, blah. We ain't doing that anymore. Our income driver is the TQQs now. Or for you, it may be the U Pro, 3X leveraged S&P 500. Or you may run it in the Qs or the SPY or whatever or Apple, whatever you want to run your little program in. Do your sweet butts program, run it in anything you want to. I like the leveraged ETFs. So we just don't want our theta to be negative because we don't want to be having a burn every day of, oh man, we got theta decay taken away from our profits, right? And your Vega. Positive Vega is nice, negative Vega is normal, but we just don't want to have too much negative Vega. Negative 136, that's fine for my kid, no problem, all right? So we got $10,600 in profits for all this stuff we're trading right now for the year. We're up 6,700 here, and we're up $589 on the day. Now, keep in mind, I was down $700 or $800 when I woke up this morning. If you're going to do the plan, I told you, we are going to have volatility like you ain't never seen it. We're going to have ups and downs and ups and downs and ups, and your P&L is going to do this. All right? And you just can't use, if you're going to do this with me on the TQs, you got to get used to this. And sometimes it's a roller coaster ride. And I think what Rod said earlier to me was that, hey man, maybe there's days I don't even look at this thing. I think you're right. Take a day off. Don't look at it. Take a day off. You know, don't be staring at your P&L every day. Because this could easily be down $1,014 or $1,400 by the end of the day. I just can't let it worry me because you got to start saying, oh man, if it does go down, if it does go crashing, we're going to buy. It's going to be Christmas in July, baby. I guess we're in November. And we're going to go buy. So you got to have that mentality. When the crash comes, we're excited. Can you imagine if you and I had bought TQs in March of 2020? You know how much money you would have made? So that's why we keep cash on the sideline. So that when the sales go on, we're going to buy. And we're not going to worry that, hey, our Netflix down for the day. Now, while I'm saying that, you can't be doing this with the baby's milk money. Y'all know what I'm saying. We don't put the baby's milk money into this program. This is highly speculative. Hell, we don't even know if it works. We think it's going to work. We think we've got a plan, but we don't know. Got no idea. All right. So, with that being said, let us have a little talk with Jesus. What am I going to do now? Oh, let's go look at our hedge. This is the next step. I will write a book one day, y'all. I'm going to put this in book form. We'll call it Sweet Buds. It'll be a New York Times bestseller. So we go to ES. We're going to do this. You do this every day. You go 4 vol steps. You're going to kick it up to 15. You're going to set your pie slices like this. These are okay on the upside, up 5, up 10, up 15, but you really want to have -5, -12, -20. Why that? I don't know. It's a little different from what Karen the Super Trader did. You know, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning last night. I went into the living room, and guess what I watched on TV? I watched Karen the Super Trader because I've watched her thousands of times. I can just about quote it. I know what they're going to say before they say it. And Karen had 7 price slices. Now hers were a little bit different than mine, but this is what I like. And if you're kind of, comfortable with it, I think here's where the 12% down is where your brokerage company calculates their margin and buying power. See what happens? What's this? If it goes down 20%, let me go hide simulations. If it goes down 20%, it says I'm up $8,900. Isn't that cute? Buying effective 0. So it says, hey, I'm up $8,900 on a 20% drop. However, that doesn't take into effect the volatility that will happen in the event of a market crash. So to do that, we do this. And then we got to go look at the 20% down over here. So let's go find that little 20% down. Hope y'all get more and more comfortable with this. And you go 20% down, I'm going to be up $103,000. Ta-da! Nice. Sweet, baby, sweet. Well, how sweet is it? I don't know. Let's see. What about if I put my whole portfolio on there? Then how are we going to be? Then you're going to be up $1,500. Isn't that cool? Now, if volatility only goes to 62, you could be down 22,000. How do you know, Bob? How do you know? Good question. I'm modeling it to what I think volatility would be, and I think it's going to be closer to in the 70s here. So I think I'm fine. I'm not going to, even if it only went to 62, I'm down 22,000. Is that good? No, but I'm still in business. You and I are not going to blow out accounts. Those days are over. We don't blow out accounts anymore. We're finished with that. No, it's not what we're doing. All right, so I feel good with that. But then I go, well, what if I wanted to prop it up a little bit? So if the market is up a little bit, what could you do? Well, you could buy a whole tranche of a black swan hedge, couldn't you? You could do that. So let's see what my working orders are doing. Here's a couple things that's going to make my things a lot better, right? When I can buy these 5 for $1.50, I'm going to be doing great, man. I mean, just great. Because I sold those for what? What did I sell those for? Let's see. 3, 5, 58, 58, 68. Where's it at? Maybe 3, 58. Let me just look and see. See where my working orders are. Because we want to get this filled at some point. So here's ES. Here's ES. Okay, I got a buy order here. So let's see what we got going on here. What kind of buy order is this? Aha, that's a harvest order. Everybody sees that, right? We're harvesting those when it gets to 20. So let's go to 68 days. And I've got a buy order here. This is for my, there we go. So I sold these three for 305. All right, let's go to my handy dandy calculator. BSH break even. I sold them for 305. 305. This is my best work right here. All right. So if I harvest at 20 cents, what do I need to put the price of my loans at to make this zero? Well, here's what we do, Dad. Learn it. We go to a what if analysis and we go to a goal seek. Set sale K2. Everybody with me? Set sale K2 to a value of 0. Them darn flies. To a value of 0 by changing which sale? By changing F2. Everybody got that? K2 to 0 by changing F2 and then hit 0. So if I sold them for 305 and I'm gonna harvest for 20, what price do I need to buy my loans at so that I can break even? And my hedge is on for free. $1.63 makes that 0. See how cool that is? That's sweet. So, you know, I could go back to here and go, you know, I just want it free. I need to get this on as quick as I can. So I could go, instead of having that as $1.50, I could have work that for $1.63 and maybe get filled a day or two. Or I don't think there's a need that I got to do that today. All right, what's the other thing that we could do? All right, let's go. Analyze tab. Let's look here. So remember this. Remember 1459 is what we're up. 20% drop. 1459. All right. So here's another thing we could do. We showed y'all this the other day too, right? Well, what if we just want to take a little bit of our $500, $600 we made today and buy a little hedge? Just buy a little hedge in the micro. So we'll go maybe to 68 days. And let's buy us a little black swan hedge. Look at this. We could sell 3 of those. Chagada, chagada. And then we could hit your control key down and buy 5 of these. Bonkity, 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 bonkity. High buck for $5.20. Well, how much does that really cost? Well, confirm and send cost me $37. Well, what does that look like? So let's analyze the trade. Here we are analyzing. Let's change this to ES, like we know to do, right? And now we're going to go hide position. So we just see our simulations. Look at portfolio beta. Wait and see what all simulations we got over here. So this is a 610. So we know we got to get that out of the way. So here's our 3 little 5 in our micro. So if I take this off, it should go to all zeros. That's the only thing we're analyzing. All right. So what that would get me on a 20% down move for 37 bucks, y'all, would get me $2,300. Well, is that good insurance? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like with the show all. There we go. And wait a minute. Show all portfolio beta weight. Here we go. So now we're at 4,092, whereas we were at 1,459. So it's, do you want to buy a little insurance on an update? Maybe. Especially if I could get filled at that 530. Let's see if we can fill. Probably not. Probably gonna have to work it up a little. Oh, it's got that stupid price. Why do y'all put a stupid price in there? You stupid. Oh, I forget you have to do these in quarter increments. Create a duplicate order. So we're gonna go 5. We'll not get filled there. 525. Let's try. Give it a second. Give it a second for someone to take pity on our soul. Somebody take pity. So let's go to 550. Got to do them in quarter increments on this stupid micro. And we should get filled. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hit me. Oh, yeah? You're not filling, huh? You don't feel me? Well, I ain't going more than that. I'm going to leave it right there. If we get filled, we get filled. All right. Oh, Bob, should you go to 575? How much would that cost? 575. Aha! Who said go to 575? You loser, you fat black glass wearing 9-toed son of a gun. All right, so we got filled there. So now let's go this and let's show our groups and let's group that little puppy. Let's spend a little bit of insurance. And y'all saw how we calculated how much the insurance does that give us. So I gotta go down here. So we're gonna call this a, what are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this a, what do I call this? I call this a micro BSH3. Micro BSH3, Bob. That's what you're going to call it, old pal. BSH3. Micro BSH3. All right. Paleo, pal. All right. So let's do that in the other kit. Let's go over here. I said let's do it in here we go. Let's do it in the other account. So we're only up $388, $400. We're going to use a little bit of that little profit to, put us a little hedge in. So we're going to go MES. We're going to take that off. We're going to go past 60 days, right? So we're going to go to 69. And we're going to do the same thing. Except over here, we've got a problem. What's the problem there, old Bob? Well, the problem is we can't do it as one order. So I got to, normally what you would do if you've got buying power, limitations, is you would buy your 5 first, right? So we'll buy 5 of those. Quantity. Wait a minute, that's right. Yeah, buy those. All right, there we go. There's a little black swan hedge. We're going to sell 3 of these. Sell 3 of these. Those, and we got some little black swan hedge. Ta-da! See, nice and pretty. All right, now, next thing we do is we decided we were going to do 1-1-1 trades like almost every day now. Why not? This has replaced our daily put. So I'm going to go 59 days out. I'm going to do long put vertical, make these things 50 points wide. Then we're going to move it down to where we get $10 for it. So, don't. Then it gets hung, dang it, watch. Crap. Move it. Now we're at 12.25. Don't. Now we're at 11. Don't. All right, let's see what we're at. Okay, watch this. We should be able to move past that. Don't. There we go. There's 10.25. Can we go down another one? No, because I'm long that one. Y'all see that? So I don't want to, if I'm long that, I don't want to sell one on top of it and knock that out. That's too much for me to keep up with. So I'll do this for 10 and a quarter. Probably have to go 10.50, right? See if we get filled. Did we get filled? Did we get filled? Nothing. Jack square crap. So we're going to right click. We're going to replace the order. We're going to go 10.50 because we are feeling fine today. All right. So now what do you do? Well, now you go down and you sell one for about $20. So I could sell this one, but I had to pay a little bit more. So I'm going to go to this one, 20.25. Sell one of those. There. So then we'll go to our activity page. We'll go to our field page. Take it over to the right, Bob. To the right. Right. So then we'll do it over here. So we're going to go to, y'all be quiet. Daddy's doing stuff. Here we go. And we're going to do the 4570, 4520, 4570, 4520. 4570. There's a 4570. So we're going to buy that one. And we're going to sell 4520. Look at there. Isn't that pretty? Hold your control key down. Then we can do this one order over here. Then we're going to go sell us one. Where are you at? Where are you at, little darling baby? Here you go. So we can do the whole trade for 10.20 credit. Let's try to get it to $10 even. That's the classic trade. And we are filled. Hey guys, quiet. Daddy's in session. Just gonna whoop some R's. All right, so now I gotta call this the 111. Joe. I will pop that tail. Go. What?
Bobby, I'm trying to put in an order for another trunk, and it's saying rejected, incorrect, illegal price, minus $5.90 for symbol UD. Price is not suitable for VTT. Reason unknown.
Are you in Thinkorswim?
Yes.
Okay, so remember on those micros, if you do it in the micro, we have to do those in quarter increments. So you, by doing it at $5.90 or whatever, you got to do it $6.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm fixing to let these guys have. All right, JW had to leave. Okay,
So it has to be like $5.75.
Yep, $5.75 or $6. Exactly. And now what we got to do, y'all, is what do we got to do? We got to. I kind of like the idea of us taking risk off on one of these too, right? So if we go, we got here at 6 days to go. You know, there's chances of these expiring in the money are really, really low. But look at there, y'all. I could take a little bit of risk off, close that for 10 cents. What do I got here? I've got 3 of them at 10 cents. You know, why not just close one? So let's go create closing order. Why take off 3 of them? Let's just take off 1. Boom, for a dime. Taking a little bit of risk off. There she goes. Let's do that in the other account too. Right? And this is the cool part on this other account. We get to see it. So let's go to trade. Let's go to curve. Let's go to analysis. Look at our sweet little, oh my goodness, look at this little whale elephant looking thing that we've created here, y'all. Are we not the greatest thing known to man? And look, I got a put down here that I could close and take risk off and make that mountain even better. So that's around what, $5,000 there. Let's take this one off. Close position. Close position. Wait a minute. That's $16. Closing that one at $16. Hold on. Go back. Clear my order. Sorry about my kids squalling and crying out. So that one ain't. We can't close that one. I got 6 minutes to close something. What can I close that one for? Close position. 1575. That ain't the one we're gonna close. Now let me do this. /ES. Okay. Analysis. Curve. Expiration. Analysis. Curve. Oh yeah. Look at that. Sweet baby, sweet. Let's see what we got here. Way down here. Nothing way down here. See what things are going for. Close this one for. We'll just close one of them instead of 2 for $6.25. All right, I don't want to close that one either. Let me look at it in my active, table. See where all my stuff is here. So I've got some at 6 days. Let's see what those are. 6 days, just taking off a little risk. Yeah, just looking. Let's take off something just to say we took off some risk. So we got 2 here. We can take off 25 cents to 5 cents. So let's go here. Close. Just one of them. Let's just close one of them at 35 cents. It would be nice to close it at 30. Let's see if we can. Probably not. Did y'all see that? That's going to increase my buying power by $300. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Now let's go back and look at our thing. Let's go look at our little analysis. Here we go. On the date night with the whole. Oh, Bobby, it says we're going to be losing money if we go up. We don't want to lose, but remember, we're not losing money because we're closing. We've already closed it for profit. So on the put debit spreads that we have, we cannot lose money. we can only make money. So this is kind of, you know, we've already made the money. So don't think that, hey, if the market goes up, we're losing money. No, we just can't. Now look at the, oh my gosh, y'all, look what we have created. So if the S&P 500, you know, goes berserk, look at us, up $1,400, up $1,400, up $1,300, up. Where is it at expiration? See that? Isn't that cool? I think it's showing the expiration line. Staying on the expiration should be going up here. Look, it's there, and it's going down. Why is it doing that? Anyway, you see the plan. The plan is that you and I are going to make bank if the market falls. This is our grind down protection. So we don't care if the market grinds down. We're going to be losing probably on our TQ, but this will help to offset some of those losses. That's why we've got this nice little hedge in. Ain't it pretty? I just love watching it. I could watch this all day long. Just take me a few hours and go play with it like this. Look at that. Matt, did you get that to feel?
I did get it filled. Yeah.
You got your baby there too. Isn't that sweet? We train with our babies. See, if you don't have to threaten yours that you're going to whoop her horse and all that kind of stuff like I have to do with mine.
Yeah, she's just crawling all around on my chair.
She's not like my kids. Mine aren't mine aren't sweet. Hey, look at this, y'all. We can change the scale of that thing. Well, heck, let's make it real. Look at this. She's growing. It's astronomical. I love it. So just something to play with. I didn't know we could do that scale. We could change the scale. Makes us look like our hedge is even better than it is. All right, so the whole thing is, y'all, yeah, take a day or two. Don't look at the stuff. Maybe even, you know, hide your P&L for a day. You know, I think that's helpful because you're either committed or you're not committed. The committed is we're committed to doing it long term. So if you are or we're not. So we got rules. We got stuff that we follow. We know the rules. We're going to check the last trading day of the month. If we're under the 200 daily simple moving average, we'll get out. But we won't tell our spreadsheet that we're out. We will just trick it that we're still in. And then as it goes down, we'll just buy more shares. So what a plan, y'all. What a plan. What a plan. All right, so we will not be here tomorrow. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Friday, I got a trade. It's half a day. So I'll probably pop in sometime and say we'll do something. Wow, the market must keep going up. Look, y'all, the P&L now is up 540 on the day. Go, baby, go. So y'all have a good day. Great Thanksgiving. And I will see y'all next time.